Holy Chrysler, that's bright. Give me a second. All right. What's good, man? So, how you doing? Hopefully, they're still not busting fireworks. Probably guns in your neighborhood and all. I just left work and I'm feeling all right. Let's see. Welcome to 2026. Hopefully, your year has already not started throwing middle fingers at you. And if it has, I'm not gonna lie to you. Just start throwing middle fingers back. What's it gonna do? Absolutely just grab you and have its way with you? No, you can still fight back. As long as you still got a head and some teeth, whatever the hell, to like help defend yourself, all that jazz. I'm not gonna lie to you. Keep fighting. Cause why not? Look, look, you still might lose, but they'll lose a lot more. So it's like mutual destruction. Anyway, besides that, uh, new year, new me is what a lot of people will say. Honestly, I've changed my stance on that. Look, if you want to go new year, new me, that's all good. Like I said, the main thing is that you're trying. And that helps across the board, which is a okay. Man, what are some of the goals that you feel comfortable with sharing that you would love to go into? Look, I I want to say like New Year's and stuff like that. It's more nicer on the people who happen to be younger and stuff like that. Great. Goodness gracious, I'm already starting to sound old. Look, I'm fixing to be 23 in 16 days, so January 17th, I'm gonna be 23. That's not old, but still. Honestly, I the fuck am I muscles? Look, like I said, I'll just be chilling. I'll just be sitting here, and it's like all of a sudden, my fucking arms and shit will just start bulging. I have no control over that. The only control I have over that is just this jiggle, 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 jiggle. Let's see the main goals for 2026. I'm gonna be delusional, and you can't stop me. 1 million subscribers. Let's see. Just a decent car. Shit, I would settle for a fucking Prius. The new ones, them dumb old ones. Look, I'm still underneath the sentiment of just, hey, a car is a car, you know? As long as I get from point A to point B, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? And let's see. Just more decency and more happiness to just go, you know what? Let's just take a step back, smile, breathe. But I'm joking. We're 3 minutes and 20 seconds in. Yeah. The main thing that I'm going to tell y'all that is going to basically clap you like a Dark Souls boss, Sekiro, Elden Ring, Neo, all the other Souls like shit. You know that one guy that would keep whooping your ass. You know that one boss. Fuck you, Radon. Fuck you. But let's see. Fear. Before we go into fear, take a swig. Get your water or your drink with Sprite, whatever the hell puts you in a delightful mood, and just I'm gonna need the energy for tonight, dog. I'm gonna need it. Mm, that's that good shit. Don't forget your cheesecake. Okay, that was a good idea putting syrup on there. But yeah, fear. The way how I like to see fear nowadays is pretty much think of like a limit or a boundary until it's like it's okay to be afraid of things. It really is. Like, let's just say being more of yourself, especially with family, friends, when you really haven't been able to. It's like, for me, for example, your experiences, your stories, everything that makes you you, no one can take that away from you. In fact, I implore you to share what you feel comfortable with because at the end of the day, life is both very short and very long if you feel like helping someone out, just telling someone the experiences and stuff that you've been through can help tremendously, believe it or not. Uh, what is it? Two things I would tell you. If you ever want to hear more stories from me, hey, leave it in the comments. Just say like, "Hey, Jay, I want your bitch." Nah, I'm joking. If you call me a bitch ass, I'm gonna look at you and be like, I'm gonna wait till I see you in stream. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be happy to see you, but I'm gonna be like, sit your ass down. Me and you fixing to have a talk record. Who you calling a bitch? I'm only a bitch on Tuesdays. But besides that, I hate Tuesdays. But besides that, like when I was a kid and all that other shit, I always fluctuated between being built like a goddamn blueberry and then being built like a twig. But because my mom, keep in mind, I'm being vague with a lot of these things, but because my mom had breast cancer, and on top of that, her back was permanently broken. Um, I'm gonna tell you this now: seeing somebody with screws, literal screws in their back to hold up their is fuck. But at first, it started from the doctor saying, "Hey, she can only lift up 20 pounds." My scrawny ass, I couldn't be able to do much of shit, right? And it used to break me watching my mom struggle with shit, knowing damn well I couldn't be able to pick it up or do it, and we'd have to wait till somebody came by and all that other shit to just help out. I felt useless. I knew I was a kid, but I was like, I'm not gonna let that stop me, you know. And my sister was a she was a baby, if not a toddler, and all that other shit. Like, no, I'm not gonna subjugate her to that shit. So you know what I started doing? I hated every fucking second of it, but I knew if it could help everybody out for the better, why not? I just started working out a shit ton. I literally broke my body down so goddamn much that it was crazy. I, excuse me. I had to lift couches, beds, dressers, like all the household shit, washers, dryers, like desk stands, TVs, all that other shit. And yeah, I had some help every now and again, and sometimes my sister. I'm gonna let y'all know this now. Look, for the life of you, please do not hit on my sister. She is sacred to me, and I probably might murk your ass behind that. But I'm gonna let you know this now. She did lifts, and she can probably lift your entire weight. And look, some of the shit that she knows was taught by me. She will beat your ass if you want to be a fucking ninja. Ninja. I mean, if she doesn't beat you to death, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's where I come in. I'm gonna have fun. I'm already having fun thinking about some of the shit I'm gonna do to people. I've already done some shit to people behind her, but that's besides the point. I had to just people look at me and go like, "Oh, you're big, you're huge, your fucking arms look like tree trunks and shit." I don't know. I always like had like this weird complex in my head, like I'm smaller than what I am, but it's like if I were to stand in front of the door, I would cover up the entire door frame. I'm wide. I am horizontally challenged. I am vertically challenged too because I'm 5'9". Like I'm not short, but I'm not tall. I'm kind of like in the middle. Before someone goes, "Oh, that's short," bitch. Look at the world's height. Enough about heightism. That's already a separate issue. But yeah, if you want to get stronger at something like that, start off small. Find your comfort level. Find your limit. Start seeing what you're capable of, and if you want to go past it or you want to work with it. And I promise you, you will have a much easier time. And if you don't know where to go from there, try some shit that you haven't done before. I guarantee you, you're going to find some lovely shit about yourself just trying to find yourself. You're going to spend your entire life fucking doing that. So at least have fun while doing it. And the other part, what is it? I said Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. Basically, I used to have like a lot of just size, strength issues and shit like that, and it's like I don't now, but because I kept doing it for so long, I kind of got back problems. So yay. Hopefully that fucking solves itself. And the other part, people accepting you for who and what you are. I don't care if you're gay, pansexual, trans, you like fucking light switches, you like fucking water. I don't care. I don't care. If you happen to be decent people, hey, cool. Cool. I'm not gonna fucking judge you. Shit, if you want to start like fucking water bottles, I might join you. Don't know why you would, but it's there. Only in fucking America would you do this. But that's besides the point. Just being able to be yourself and etc. around your family. It's like, look, I love women, I really do, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Not even just with women, but with some friends or with some people too. This is like a people thing, but I'm sorry. Within my limited experience right now, it's like with someone. I was talking with someone, right? And what is it? Well, not some woman, but I can't reveal shit. But what happened was we were talking about shit, right? And she started talking about some hold up, my eye. She started talking about some, what if I do X, Y, and Z to you? And in my head, I'm just like, why would you do that? And she's like, just because I can. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, like, but if I do the same shit to you, that's wrong. And she's like, yeah. Huh? You're gonna tell me I'm gonna be the victim. No, I'm the ultimate victim, but that's besides the point. We throwing that shit out the way. You're going to do something to me, and I gotta be okay with it. Now I know that's a weird analogy and a weird thing, but it's like I know a lot of people may disagree or whatever the hell. I've always operated of the same whatever energy you give to me. Now don't get me wrong, I'm sarcastic, right? But I know who to be sarcastic with and how to do it for the most part. But if you come up, it's like someone coming into like the stream or whatever, and it's like we're all just chilling, we're all just doing something, and someone's like, "You're boring, you suck, you're a bitch." What you expect? Like you're gonna get a multitude of responses from me, but the most common ones you'll get is either I would look at you and be kind to you and be like, "Hey, I'm sorry that that happened." Um, you can probably watch someone else or stick around until things get better. But Imma have a smile on my face and Imma be kind, polite, and courteous with you, all while at the same time in my mind, in my head, I'm thinking, wow, if this guy is like this, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't gotta do shit to you. Life is gonna do something to you. And that's more than enough. Just hey, I ain't gotta do nothing to you. You're gonna get violated by life anyway. Bitch. But that's besides the point. And the other one is not gonna lie, if you call me a bitch or anything like that, oh, you're gonna get the same thing in between. And y'all have seen that before. There's other ways too, but those are just like the direct two that you'll get from me. But it's like if someone patronizes you, talks to you any type of way, and I know especially with your parents, this becomes a very finicky area. I've started doing this whenever I was a teenager with my folks, and you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I've regretted it in some ways, but at the same time, you know what it started doing? They stopped talking to me like that, and things solved itself out. Because before the term crash out was invented, I used to have extreme anger issues. I'm gonna take the glasses off for this because it was a very serious matter. But I used to have extreme anger issues, and I won't talk about exactly some of the things that have happened, but it felt like my emotions, my everything was suppressed to the highest degree, and my way of getting them out was to be very violent, if not say some of the cruelest shit to you possible. But then again, that's like anyone else. Well, some people whenever they get angry. Now, if I get extremely angry, I can at least separate the emotion or at least feel like it's getting there and say, hey, let me remove myself as a whole and I'll come back to you when I feel fine and comfortable. Or it's pretty much fuck mutual destruction. I am nuking everything. At that point, I didn't care. Your entire bloodline is wiped, blacked, thrown in the ocean, paddywhacked, chainsaw, and I'm talking the shit from Funky Town. I am gyrating. I am going dun, 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 with the chainsaw in my fucking shit as I'm revving it through your neck. And then I'm throwing a nuclear rise thing in your city. Look, that's just the fucking that's like barely the tip of the iceberg. I will do some. Then again, anyone else can. That's like someone going, "Oh, when I get mad, all I see is red." Shut your bitch ass up. What? Like, shut up at that point. Just what the fuck? Oh, Yado was telling me, hey, the new Shinobi game is $20 in the PlayStation Store. Interesting. I do love Shinobi, but look, through those anger issues and shit, and going through a lot more stuff, I've learned over time how to regulate myself. Some people don't even get to that. They just go, hey, I have these issues. They won't tell you, but they'll be like, I haven't sorted through them, but I happen to get more irritated, more X, Y, and Z than other people. And I'm not going to lie to you. I've definitely worked on it. I've tried to have a better control on it, and I have. But I get irritated easily. I get mad. I get etc. easy. How do I explain this? It's like this goes for all my content creators, and I know y'all feel this sentiment too. When someone leaves something without actual criticism, construction, no nothing, they're just being a blatant knobhead, a blatant bellend for no reason. Smile if you can, or allow yourself to get mad for 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever the hell, right? And rub your hands afterwards, just and say, you know what? Yeah, I'm mad, but this guy is still ignorant. He's still stupid, and just move on about your day. Now, if it's actual criticism, like someone will be like, oh my god, this video is bad for a multiplicative of reasons. Like the audio is bad, the video is offsetted, like half of it is showing, like just actual shit like that. Like that's reasonable. Like Ez, he will tell me like, no, I'm not saying that Ez is bad. He will be like, hey, the video's not cropped right, and I'm like, oh shit, let me keep that for future reference. What I've started doing is if I upload stuff or whatever to my phone, to YouTube, whatever the hell, right? I will download it and pull up CapCut and put it into like an aspect ratio to where it's like it fits on the phone because sometimes I upload shit directly from my PS5 or from my PC and I forget to take into consideration there's people who just might be chilling, doing whatever the hell, right? You pull up your phone and it's just like you watch something that I make. But the colossal thing that I would love for a lot of people to just tackle and actually say, hey, what are some of the solutions? What are some of the problems that I'd love to do about this right here? Oh, another thing too, I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna start doing this year, and I mean genuinely. I kind of hate saying shit because whenever I do, that means I genuinely have to do it. For example, like tomorrow when I do get paid, I gotta go to the fucking store, get some bloody eggnog, get a fucking bunch of shirts because y'all want an eggnog shirt sandwich that I promised. I'm already pissed off thinking I love eggnog. And I got to put that in the sandwich. I already got the bread and it's in between my ass. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Wait, can you eat your own ass cheeks? My bad. We're asking horrific questions. But my bad for the pun. Oh, fucking hell. But look, if I say something, I will do it. It's Your word is your bond. It's like doing YouTube and shit, right? If you say something and you go against it, people will be like, "Hey, man, I don't know if I can trust you." And I know y'all feel that shit with me too, because it's like, look, I know Avi. He said, "You know what? I love you, Jay, X, Y, and Z." But your ass fixing to be gone for the next 3 days, and I'm sitting there like, he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. But at the same time, I try to keep it like, hey, one day I stream, one day I don't, because how do I explain this? And I know it's also part of my what I'm supposed to do. I need a fucking editor. I need a fucking editor. Like, I love being able to do these streams, and I love being able to take moments that y'all pull out and just like show it to me, like, hey, we clipped you doing like this great thing, or you being absolutely sus, talking about you're gonna suck a flamingo's no, something like that, right? We don't do that, at least not yet. Oh, that's gay as fuck. But don't actually do that. That's animal abuse. What the fuck is wrong with you? But look, I need a fucking editor. I wouldn't mind actually allocating some stuff and being like, hey, look, Avi already helps me in on the tight end with some stuff, and I know he's probably gonna need some help in the future. So look, man. Oh, shut up. Well, whatever comes next, that's more of a private thing. If you see this hobby, my bad that you're learning about it this way. But do y'all actually want me to like stream majority of the time, like every day or some shit? Because it's like I'd love to do that, but like I said, it's just like, think about it. You do like 1 2 hour stream, 1 4 hour stream. That's enough stuff to like fulfill you for like weeks going on end. But y'all know I've done at least 100, my bad, 200 streams minimum, and I'm so backed up I have to go back and go to like the other shit that we previously done, chop that up and just go, hey, here's a nice video, because it's like, look, who the fuck is gonna go back and look at like a 9 hour stream? I mean, some people, my bad, very few people will. Very few people will, because there's like a lot of moments, a lot of X, Y, and Z where it's just like that are actually solid and good, and then some parts it's just like there's nothing in between. You know what I mean? Y'all already know this shit. Thank fuck none of us have TikTok brain here. 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". Yeah, if I ever do that again, you have grounds to just grab the shotgun, pump that bitch, and just go, just lay on the ground, let the shotgun pound you, and just go, just do that. 6'7".